They told me fixing my credit would take years. Well, I did it in 90 days, and today I'm breaking down exactly what I did, step by step. No gatekeeping, no fluff, just real moves you can make starting today. But listen carefully. I'm going to tell you what I did, when I did it, and why I did it, so you can make a decision about whether you want to do it. Now, first, let me rewind for just a moment and help you understand. I entered college. I was 17 years old, and I needed to wait till I was 18 before I could fill out these applications to get all this credit. I saw applications in every building I went to on my campus, and I couldn't wait for the 3 months to pass so that I could turn 18 and get these credit cards. And that's exactly what happened. I turned 18, I started filling out applications, I got credit card after credit card, and I had 4 credit cards, 3 local credit cards that were department stores, and 1 national credit card that was a MasterCard. And I began using them, taking other people out, buying this for everyone, buying shirts and clothes, and just shopping, just enjoying myself. And then came the time that the bills started rolling in. And here I was, a college student, and wasn't working, didn't have the money to pay for them, had no true financial literacy and understanding of how to deal with credit, and so I simply messed myself up. My credit score was in the low 500s. Collections, late payments, charge-offs, you name it. I felt stuck. I had gotten all these cards and used them and could not pay them. But what changed? Everything wasn't just a strategy. It was a mindset. I got tired of the letters. I got tired of the calls, tired of the embarrassment, tired of watching my score continuously go down, knowing I would be stuck for a long time. So after that 18 months of studying consumer credit law, I decided I'm not waiting 5 years. I'm giving this 90 days all in. I became obsessed with progress, and that's when everything started to shift. Now listen, the first thing I did on day 1 was pull my credit reports. I got all 3 credit bureaus reports. I did this the very day I decided to do something about my credit. And you know what? I followed it through. Because if you're not serious about following through and seeing what this is doing to your credit, you're going to be stuck. And if you get it, you're going to get the full picture. The second thing I did was identified and marked inaccuracies. I reviewed every line of errors. I did this within the first week, and I did it because errors could be dragging my score down without me even realizing it. The third thing I did was I began to dispute all the negative accounts. I sent dispute letters and followed up. I did this right after identifying the errors, and I did it because under the law, they can't report unverifiable or inaccurate information, and I used that to my advantage. The fourth thing I did was negotiated key payoffs. I talked to original creditors, negotiated payments. I did this after handling disputes, and I did it because I needed to clean up high impact accounts without resetting the clock or making it worse for myself. The fifth thing I did, I became an authorized user. I got added to someone's good credit card. I did this after I removed the bad stuff, and I did it because I needed age and positive payment history quickly. And this move did both. The sixth thing I did was open a secured card. I opened a secured card and used it smart. I did it after I saw my score start to move in the right direction, because building new credit is just as important as fixing the old. The seventh thing I did was I reported rent and utilities. I started using a tool that reports rents and utilities to the credit bureaus. I did this once I had my new accounts reporting, and I did it because every little bit helps, especially payments I was already making. Now listen, if this video is helping you, please subscribe and click that link so you'll know when I'm uploading more great content every week. Now here's the truth. I started this journey with a 520 credit score, but by the end of 90 days, I was sitting at 665. And let me be clear, that didn't happen because I got lucky. It happened because I followed the right steps and at the right time for the right reasons. There is something important here, but so many mistakes also you have to make sure you avoid. I almost messed it all up by paying off a collection the wrong way. Another time I applied for too many cards and almost triggered a serious score drop. There are these kinds of mistakes that slow you down or can stop you completely. And if you're not careful, you're going to mistakenly set yourself up for something else that you're going to have to dig out of of, and you can't afford to constantly be digging out of these types of problems. Now, if you're serious about fixing your credit, drop a fire symbol in the comments and tell me where you're starting from. I want to cheer you on. And if you want to learn how I did all this, what to say in disputes, how to talk to creditors, how to build fast credit, well, the full walkthrough is available in a private session. And if you would like to do this, the link that is in the description will get you that opportunity for a one-on-one, and we are going to get real about rebuilding your credit. Well, listen, it cost me tremendously to be ignorant about the system, but once I got knowledge, I've spent my years helping people do the same. If that's you, I'm certainly glad to connect with you. I want you to be blessed. I want you to be determined, and I want you to be focused as you live your best life. Have a good day.